how's it going? So I'm back today with a fun little video. So if you follow me on Instagram, you already know that I did ask you guys to ask me some keto or weight loss related type of questions. So in today's video, I did answer a few questions and I did kind of bulk some answers together. So hopefully I answered a lot of what you guys want to know. I will actually leave down below the link for the only source I use for the keto diet. I did not use any apps. I didn't count macros. I didn't count calories. I didn't do any of that. I'm the type of person that needs simple instructions and then I take it and run with it. So I didn't confuse myself. Everything you need to know, everything that I use is linked down below, and that's that. Now I will insert in this video right here the definition of the keto diet because some people don't know what the keto diet is, and just to kind of clear it up, especially if you're new to my channel or this just popped up in your recommended videos. Here's what the keto diet is, guys. I will insert it in here for you guys that don't know. So I hope this video today is fun. I hope you guys enjoy this. I kind of get a little personal, talk to you guys about some stuff you guys ain't know about. So yeah. So guys, if you're interested in seeing what I have to offer in today's video, stay tuned and keep on watching. So I thought that adding this part into the video would be helpful for anyone who's struggling to start their keto diet. So my suggestion would be do your research for about a week. I will link down below the only link that I use for my research. I didn't want to overload myself. I didn't use apps or anything like that, guys. So I would just do my research for a week, and then on a nice weekend when I'm really prepared and I felt like I've done my research, I would indulge on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday on my last fun, fulfilled meals that I love and crave. I would indulge on that weekend, and come Monday, I would start the keto diet. What I did on the keto diet is I did 3 days where I only ate protein and fats. Those 3 days that I only did the protein and fats, I did feel really tired, really kind of like weak. Now, you're going to have this feeling because your body's withdrawn for not having the carbs and those sugars. So this is a normal feeling. What I would suggest to you guys is drink a lot of water and even have like some type of chicken broth, beef broth, or something like that because you want to keep your electrolytes up as well. So I did this ketosis thing for 3 days, and this was by word of mouth. I had a friend that's done it before and she was successful. So I did the proteins and fast for 3 days. I jumped my body into ketosis, and when you're in ketosis, you basically want to be under 20 grams of carbs. So like I said, once you've done that 3 days where you put yourself in ketosis, you can go ahead on the 4th day and have your salads, have your zucchini noodles, etc., but just make sure that it's under 20 grams and you'll be successful. Alright guys, so let's jump right into the question. So the first question was, how long did it take you to stay consistent before you started seeing results? Okay, so with the keto diet, what I researched with the keto diet is that it's a diet where you kind of lose inches more than like pounds. You won't see it in the beginning. Meaning like the first month that I did the keto diet, I think I lost like 9 pounds or 10 pounds, but it wasn't weight that I can see like just right away. I think I started seeing the weight loss when I hit about 20 pounds, 20 to 30 pounds. I started seeing a change, and I'm not someone that's really big on weighing myself. I like to see the weight loss through like trying my clothes on. So a lot of my clothes started fitting kind of loose. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, all right. So then I started measuring. So I told you guys that when I first started this, my waist was about like a 36 or something like that. My waist now is a 27. So I did start seeing the inches come off. So what I would say to you guys, if you're going to do the keto diet, kind of get a measuring tape, because then you can kind of see like your arms change, your thighs change, your waist change. So it kind of pulls inches off of each area. So I know you guys ask me all the time, how is my body staying like in this shape? I did do the Jsculpt treatment as well, and like I said, I'm sponsored by the Jsculpt now, but when I first bought the Jsculpt, I was not sponsored by this company at all. I bought that product based on someone else's review on YouTube, and I'm telling you guys 100% of the way, best product ever. It definitely helped me keep a great shape in my waist area, and I know some of you guys kind of think all the time like, oh, did she get her boobs done again? No. When I lost weight, it just kind of all melted, if you know what I mean. But I hope that answers the question. I don't know. I hope that answers your question, but yeah, that's one thing that I kind of didn't see in the beginning. In the beginning, I didn't see any weight loss until it was like 20 pounds to 30 pounds. So that was probably like 3 months into the diet, or 3 to 4 months into the diet. And then after that, I started seeing the results happen faster and faster and faster. So it's kind of like, it takes a little bit of time, but once you're kind of into the diet, your body starts picking up ketosis and you're kind of pushing through, within the 2 months into it, or 2.5 months, 3 months, you'll start seeing the results. So the next question was, how much do I weigh? So I actually weighed myself this morning. I'm 165.2 pounds. My beginning weight was 210.8 pounds. So I'm 165.2 now. And actually for the last 2 months, I've actually been maintaining my weight. So I've not lost, I lost a few inches, not that many, but I have not lost like any whole pounds in like 2 to 3 months. So my weight has been pretty maintained so far. Okay, so let's see what the next question is. The next question is, how did you get motivated to lose weight? Okay, so I told you guys, this is funny, not even funny. I told you guys before that I was planning on going to get plastic surgery like an idiot before, which I'm still getting it done, so it doesn't matter. So I was planning on getting plastic surgery prior to me starting my diet. So I had already taken the pictures and all that kind of stuff, and I was planning to get this procedure done. So when I was thinking about it, I'm like, yo, I'm about to spend all this money on like a 360 lipo and stuff like that, and 360 lipo is expensive. But the thing about it is like, I wanted to kind of lose the weight first. I was like to myself, you know what, it's gonna be expensive, so let's try to lose the weight first and see what we're gonna look like. You know, let's see if I can actually physically lose the weight, because you never want to be the type of person that goes and throws their money away and then just gains the weight back. And me saying that, and also allow yourself to lose the weight and be able to maintain the weight for at least a year. Like at least 6 months to a year. If you're able to maintain that weight, then okay. So in my head, I was like, you know what? Before I go ahead and blow this money through, let me just go ahead and see if I could lose the weight. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna hold off on that. And anyways, it's kind of, you know, if I'm still big, meaning big on my arms, big on my thighs, big on my stuff, 360 lipo, all they're gonna do is lipo my stomach and lipo my back. I'm still gonna look like a linebacker after, because my arms are still big, my face is still big, my neck is still big. So it kind of looks stupid when people do that. You have to think about that. If you're someone that's already heavy set and you just wanna go get liposuction, you're just gonna look, it's gonna make you look crazy. You're gonna look kind of stuffed and not as attractive. So I would say before you go and do any procedure and stuff like that, and you're like, you were my size, like 210, 220, 240 and up, whatever, 210 and up, whatever weight it is. If you're planning on doing a cosmetic procedure that's altering your shape or your weight, I recommend that it's best that you go ahead and try to lose the weight yourself first. And then if you do lose the weight as a gift, you know, I have loose skin, so I already told you guys it's getting cut off. It don't matter. So as a gift to yourself, go out and, you know, treat yourself. But I wouldn't say go ahead and blow your money the first try. Give yourself the opportunity to prove to yourself that you can do it. So I did get asked this question, which is kind of personal, but not too crazy. I actually feel completely comfortable in my skin now to answer these types of questions. So the question was, how do I feel now when it comes to intimacy in the bed with my loose skin and stuff like that? Which is not a big deal. I actually like when you guys ask questions like this, because I can give you guys just raw, straight through experiences or whatever. So okay, so when it comes to intimacy and stuff like that, with the person I'm dating right now, I've been with this guy for about 2.5 years. So he's been with me at my biggest, smallest, and biggest. So he's been with me through my fluctuation of weight. Like I told you guys in the past, I fluctuate just about all the time. I'm never consistent. This is the most consistency I've ever had as far as my weight. So this diet has definitely put me consistent. So this guy has seen me just about big, you know, big stomach, small stomach. You know, he's seen me all types of way, you know? And the thing about that is he loves me no matter what. So that's number one. Find somebody that loves you no matter what. I could take my wig off, I could take my makeup off and hop in the bed next to him, and it's like I'm still the same person. They're not looking at you from the outer look, they're looking at you from the inside. So that's one thing that I have no issues with my man now. Now, I will tell you guys a funny story that I've never told anybody ever, not even my friends. And it's funny contemplating tell you guys this because I thought it'd be kind of embarrassing, but it's not embarrassing because me letting you guys know this can help you guys out, especially when it comes to just meeting the right person or just being with somebody who doesn't make you feel comfortable, make you feel confident in yourself. And regardless if you have to lose weight or you don't want to lose weight or whatever it is, the person you're with should always rock with you no matter what you look like and no matter what size you are. So the relationship I was in prior, it's just, you know, I'm not gonna be embarrassed. It is what it is. So we were intimate. We're actually in the moment of being intimate, and I was actually on top, and you know, I was doing my thing. Like I told you guys, I've been super confident in myself for a long time, even at my biggest point. If you watch my old try and haul videos, I've always been like into, like, you know, I've always had a good confidence in myself, right? So, you know, with this guy, I was doing my thing, you know, I was on top thinking, you know, in the middle of us actually having sex, he goes to me, oh, you need to lose some weight. Like in the middle of us, like getting it on, like, cause I was on top. So right then and there, I didn't realize what he was saying, but after like maybe like a year later, which was like when I actually met my boyfriend now, I realized how I could not believe that he said that to me in the middle of us actually having sex. And mind you, at that point I was about like 220 or 2 something like that, but I've never ever had anyone in my experience, and I'm 28 years old, so I've had experiences. I've never had experiences with any guy complaining about my weight until that one day that I was actually on top of someone that complained about my stomach and my weight. So I'm not saying that that is something that is going to traumatize you. It didn't traumatize me, and him saying that did not cause me to lose weight. There's nothing coming out of his mouth that caused me to lose weight or caused me to change who I was, because where is he now? You know, he was a non-mother factor, exactly. So, but like I'm saying, I was a little, you know, before in the past, yes, that moment made me feel insecure. When I entered into this relationship now, along, you know, being intimate with him, you know, showing him my body and stuff like that, because I was so confident in myself, I'm just like, I don't care. Like, you're gonna take me the way I am, or it's just whatever. Because somebody out there is gonna want you. It's New York City. It's a room full, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, just for the ones out there that have experiences like that. I'm telling you guys, don't be with somebody that doesn't love you for who you are. Not like your appearance. Appearance is nothing. I could wipe this makeup off right now. So be with somebody that loves you for who you are. That's what's important. And as far as intimacy, if he's into it, if like he likes it, go for it. It is what it is. So the next question was, is there anything that worked besides the keto diet? So like I told you guys, I did the Weight Watchers 3.5 years ago, and Weight Watchers worked the first time I did it, but the second time I did Weight Watchers, I don't know if my body was just kind of like, no bitch, it's not gonna work this time, because it just did not work for me the second time around. But the first time around, I did lose 33 pounds from Weight Watchers, and it took me about like 3 to 6 months to lose the 33 pounds. For some reason, I feel like I like the keto diet better, guys. I don't know. I kind of feel like once you get on the keto diet, it's just like easy, like really easy. Okay, so the next question was, now that you've lost weight, are you still interested in getting surgery? Yeah. So I've already showed you guys my FUPA and stuff like that. I'm getting that taken off. Like, so I do have a consultation coming up next week. I'm not going to tell you guys the day. I don't want to know, you know, bad omens or anything like that. I just want to keep it quiet. You guys will definitely get vlogs and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to keep you guys in the loop when this happens, because it's part of my journey. This is the last part of my journey, so you got to come along with me. So I do want to get the skin extraction surgery, so I'm going to see the doctor next week. He's actually a pretty popular doctor, a very good board certified plastic surgeon out in New York City. Well, here in New York City, because I'm here. So I'm going to see him next week. We're going to hash it out. He's pretty big on Snapchat, Instagram, and stuff like that. So hopefully I will let you guys know if my surgery will actually get filmed. So that would be something I would like to happen. So if you're at work around 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, hit his Snapchat and you will see my surgery taking place. So that'll be something interesting to add to this, you know, my channel, just to bring you guys along. Like I said, there's people out there that are so crazy about, you know, appearances, getting surgery and stuff like that. Just, you know, all that kind of stuff is just so annoying, like really, really annoying. But I'm gonna go and do what I want. Like I said, it's my money and I'm gonna do it. All right, guys, so the next question goes, how do you feel about people considering weight loss surgery as a push to get healthy? Now, I completely agree with people who consider weight loss surgery because they feel like they have no options. They've run out of options and they've tried just about every diet. I know people personally who have gotten the surgery who have had great success with it. So I definitely feel like if you're someone who's having trouble, who just cannot get, you know, has lost weight and just cannot seem to stay in that weight loss range, I definitely think that it's a great solution. It definitely is really, really hard. I know people have to take a lot of vitamins. It's like really, really hard. And like, if you're someone that's a real good foodie, like you really like food, your restriction is like really restricted. Like you're not going to be able to eat that much. So it's kind of a lot. So it's really something I would say, if you're considering that, really look into it, because it's a lot. It's going to change you completely. Now I kind of feel like, and I'm going to say this because I said this before, before, if I didn't try to lose weight and I kind of, you know, ballooned up further than what I was, I probably would consider doing this. But like I said, always give yourself the opportunity to try to lose weight yourself. Like, I kind of feel like the keto diet is something that if you stick to it, it can actually change your metabolism a little bit. Like I said, I did modify myself after, so I kind of eat like regular now, but in very small amounts, because keto kind of changed me a little, where I'm always full. I'm not always, you know, I'm not always asking for more food, so I'm always full with just a little portion. So it definitely kind of changes the metabolism a little. So like I said, before trying anything, just try to test yourself to the limit and try to see if you could do it yourself. And I definitely think that keto diet is definitely a great choice. If you're someone that is a candidate for bariatric surgery, talk to your physician about the keto first and see what they said. Usually when you're going to do those types of surgeries, they're going to have you lose some weight anyways, and they're probably going to recommend the keto diet any damn way. So the next question was, any special exercises besides waist training? So I'm not really someone that's big on the gym, even though I just moved to Brooklyn, New York, and my apartment building has a gym like right around the corner from my apartment. I'm not someone that's really big into the gym. So what I do, and honestly and truly I do this like every single day, I walk a lot. So I do like at least 3 walks. And it's mainly because I have to walk my dog, but my dog is the type of dog that needs to be walked very long. So we'll do a couple miles a day, and that's basically what I do. In the beginning, I was doing like some gym. I would go to the gym like once a week. I'm not a heavy gym person. I'm not gonna sit on here and act like I'm a gym body or gym head. No, I'm not. And one thing about the keto diet that you guys don't even realize, you don't even have to work out on the keto diet. Now, here's the thing with the keto diet, and this is completely different because I know someone's gonna say this to me, and I'm all right. What I look like now versus what I look like before is completely 100% natural. I know people are asking me like, oh, did you get surgery? No. So the way I came out after the keto diet might not be the same for someone else. I did waist train, and obviously you guys can see that the waist trainer has 100% helped me sculpt my entire frame. So you guys saw the before and after pictures. I put them in your face just about every single time. 100% evidence that whatever I did as far as the steps I told you guys, I did not work out like that. So I'm gonna say that now, I did not work out like that. This diet, you don't have to work out. It's already said. You can work out to improve your shape, improve your physique while you lose weight, but you don't have to. So the waist training for me did exactly what I needed to do, and it did exactly what I wanted. So I'm pretty much pleased. Like I said, my results are not gonna be the same for someone else. There's definitely there's like different extremes when it comes to weight loss. You can be super sloppy and you could be like, okay. So I got fortunate enough, you know, my arms are really jiggly. There's parts I don't like. My stomach is super droopy and super flabby. But you know, there's extremes of weight loss. It depends on what you want to do. You could be like extremely sloppy or extremely fine. So that's the whole thing about weight loss that people don't keep in mind. Yeah, you don't have to work out, but I would say try to do some form of physical activity per day. Like I ride my bike too, so riding a bike, walking and stuff like that. Physical activity to kind of keep your body pushing is gonna help no matter what. But like I said, there's 2 extremes, super sloppy and super nice. So you kind of figure it out. This question is, what type of food did you eat in the beginning keto wise? So in the beginning of keto, what I ate a lot of was eggs, avocado, and a lot of fish and shrimp. So when I first started the keto diet, I've been pescatarian for about a year. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I cannot do that. Let me tell you guys something. Keto diet and going pescatarian was really, really hard. So that's one thing I'm gonna point out there right now. So I did the keto diet completely different. Not completely different, because there's people that do the keto diet that are pescatarians or vegetarians or vegans. Cool. So for the ones out there that are struggling, I struggled very hard. So when you're pescatarian, vegan, or vegetarian, your limit is very low, because the diet is it's a moderate protein diet. So most of the food that you're gonna eat is protein. So being pescatarian, vegan, and vegetarian, you really take a good old hit from that because you're not gonna get that protein. So you kind of end up finding different ways to get your protein intake and keeping it low carbs, which makes it extremely hard. So once I went to modified keto, I kind of said, you know what, I'm gonna try some chicken again. So I did dip into the chicken. I'm not someone that's heavy on eating meat like that. I get nauseous. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The first time I tried, I got a little bit nauseous. So it's not something that I eat all the time. I'll probably just have it if I go and there's no other option. I'll just get like a nice little chicken breast and that's it. But When I started in the beginning of keto, I ate a lot of avocado because avocado is low carbs. It's a great source of fat. So I ate a lot of that with eggs and just a lot of fish. I did make cauliflower rice a lot, which I ended up finding a passion and love for that. You really have to know how to cook cauliflower rice. And one special thing I would tell you guys, if you're gonna make cauliflower rice, always cook it in some type of broth. Vegetable broth, chicken broth, beef broth, turkey broth, whatever broth. Always cook it in some type of broth because those little nibs never catch flavor, so actually soaking them and drying them out in some type of broth is definitely going to keep that nice flavor, and it actually makes it a little bit fun to eat, you know. So there's definitely ways to kind of work around cauliflower rice. I had to try so many recipes out to get it right, but I eventually got it right. So that was one of my favorite things to eat too. But in the beginning, avocados, eggs, fish, and shrimp, and I ate like a lot of broccoli in the beginning too, and cabbage. I love cabbage. Cabbage with everything was just so good. And then just like making, like, I used to make a lot of avocado based like dressings and stuff like that, and like, you know, for my fish and stuff, just I would dip the fish or dip the shrimp in kind of like tzatziki sauce, or dip it in like an avocado based sauce that I would create. So I kind of had to be creative. You kind of have to make recipes based on what you, you know, like based on what you like, and then make bulk recipes out of it. So that also comes into part of like meal prepping. I never meal prepped in the beginning of the diet because I didn't know if I was gonna like the stuff. To be honest with you guys, I didn't know if I was gonna like it. So in the beginning, I made the meals as I went, tasted them, liked them. So one thing that I did in the beginning, I would make the cauliflower mac and cheese, which is my favorite. Honestly, it's so good. You'll end up, even now I'm on modified keto, I still eat the cauliflower mac because it's just so good. So I'd make a pan of cauliflower mac and cheese. I would cut it up in squares, and then I would meal prep those, and I would have like maybe like a few pieces of grilled shrimp, or I have like a piece of tilapia or something on the side with it. So those will be my meals because that's something I actually enjoyed. So that, for instance, that's something I would meal prep. So in the beginning, you're not initially going to meal prep because you're not going to know if you're going to like the food. I'm being completely honest. In the beginning, the food for me, I had to realize that it's not, even though it's considered diet food, it's low carb food, you're not eating rice, pasta, and bread, that does not mean that you can't season the food. Keep the sodium low, but you can definitely put garlic, onion powder, parsley, scallions, oregano. You can season the food. And that's the thing that I kind of feel people get caught up when it comes to the keto diet, especially for my islanders and for just people that like flavors and stuff like that. You don't necessarily have to go out there and rack your brain about, oh, is this keto, is this keto? If you're Haitian, for my Haitians out there, like me, you like griot. Griot's fried pork. You could have the skin, you could have the back part, you can have all types of it, and put some pickles on top and just eat that. Honestly and truly, fry up, and then the thing about it is, like, here's another point. It has to be fried in olive oil. I know you guys think olive oil is super expensive, especially for the people that don't live in the States. If you go to Costco's, you can get the olive oil from Filippo's. I think that's, I don't know the brand, but you can get that olive oil for about $16 or $20, and it lasts you a long time in bulk. So you can do your griot fried in that, put a little pickles on top and eat it like that. That's keto. For my Jamaicans, Trinis, all my islanders, my Jamaicans, you could do your jerk chicken. I went to the grocery store and saw the jerk chicken base, and it was 0 grams of carbs. So you can do your jerk chicken with cabbage. You can make the cabbage the same way, but take out the carrots, corn, and you know, just make it you can still flavor it the way you like your food. No one's telling you guys not to flavor the food. Keep the salt a little low because you don't want your blood pressure to go up, but you can still put all those seasoning. Make it flavorful. You can grill wings. You can go outside and grill some wings on the grill. You can just, like, it can be flavorful. As long as the food's flavorful to me, I'm gonna eat it. So the next question someone asked me is, do you think you'll ever try 1 meal a day without keto to maintain your weight loss? So that question is actually pretty funny because I'm actually not on keto anymore. So what I do now is kind of do the modified keto is what I call it. So I still have a keto mindset, meaning I still eat like keto breakfast. I'll still do like a keto lunch, and then I'll have like a dinner that's kind of like keto based, but always with 1 carb. So when I mean 1 carb, I mean like 1 cup of cooked rice, 1 cup of cooked pasta, or something. Well, I don't eat pasta like that, but you know what I mean. Like 1 cup of cooked pasta, but it'll only be like 1 hearty carb a day, not like all that kind of carb, like a sandwich in the morning, sandwich in the afternoon, sandwich in the night, not like that. So that's what I kind of do now. So I'm not on keto. I eat fries. I had a fish fillet of fish, whatever you call it, at McDonald's the other day. Like, I still eat stuff like that. It's the thing about it is, like, what I noticed that because I still do fasting, I start eating around 12 or 1. Sometimes I do 12 or 1 o'clock. And because I do that, I don't consume enough calories in a day. So therefore, that's another factor on what turns out, what has caused me to lose like an extra bit of weight. So basically I'll eat from like 12 to 7. So 12 noon to 7 p.m. I'll eat within those times. And when I get the first meal, I'll eat the first meal, which is like eggs and avocado, whatever, and a protein shake in the morning. And by the time it comes around like 5 or 6 o'clock, I'm not completely hungry, but I'll still have dinner. So therefore, I don't consume that many calories in a day, so therefore that's why I still was able to lose a few pounds even though I wasn't strictly on keto anymore, if that answers your question. So I did get asked this question. So this question was, what are your goals for 2019? So I haven't really sat down, and I know this sounds crazy being that I'm recording this on January 4th, so I haven't really sat down and created like a goal, you know, like a real goal. I almost feel like people get so confused with the New Year's resolution. They almost think that it's Lent. It's not Lent, dude. You're not gonna just say, I'm gonna stop doing this for now. It's something you actually want to keep a commitment to. I want to actually keep keto as my lifestyle. Like I said, keto for me is more of a lifestyle. This is something I want to continue to do and kind of continue to maintain my weight and stuff. So I kind of feel like doing the keto lifestyle, mixing with the fasting, and kind of doing my own modified thing has been working for me. I've been consistent for the last 6 months, so that's one good thing. So in 2019, I just want to focus on really working out, like actually getting a personal trainer, getting some muscles. I really want to see if I can get like not a super athletic build, but just kind of a more, you know, structured muscular build, you know, athletic vibe, you know, kind of look, you know, just to tone me up a lot. I'm not the type to get like lipo in my arms. I kind of feel like that's kind of weird, so I'm really trying to work on my arms and stuff like that, and you know, just kind of being, you know, just really physical this year and stuff like that. As far as my weight loss, hopefully I can maintain the weight loss. That's one of the major things I get fearful about, and that's exactly why I did not want to introduce it or tell you guys I was on it, because I don't want to fail you guys. I don't want to be kind of like this poster child, which I'm not, but you know what I'm saying. I don't want to be someone that was, you know, an advocate about the keto diet and then end up like a year later back to where I was in the beginning, because I completely was a failure to myself and failure to you guys. So it's something, this entire thing, this entire motivation from you guys, the inspiration, you know, you guys keep pushing me and stuff like that, you know, encouraging me has definitely helped me stay on track. So hopefully in 2019 I can stay on track, and yeah, so that's basically my 2019 goals as far as weight loss and stuff like that. As far as, you know, hustle, I'm gonna still keep it popping for 2019. You know, I'm definitely trying to get to 500,000 subscribers on here, and definitely trying to get to 100K on Instagram. So I'll definitely drop those handles in here for you guys, so you can follow me on Instagram right now. Alright people, so that basically wraps up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's little Q&A video. I will try to do some more videos like this in 2019. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support this starting year. Like I said, I did reach 300,000 subscribers, so I'm super stoked about that. Thank you guys for joining my channel and coming along with me for the journey. So guys, I will leave any information down below as regards to the keto diet and what I did to lose this weight. Do not forget guys to thumbs up this video. Leave your comments down below, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family people, and I will catch you guys in the later one. Bye.